Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I am here with the lackey of Morflak still, who, what level is he? He doesn't even get a level. That's how poor he is on his matter here. And he has more work for me to do.
You've seen the slop they feed us. The good stuff is saved for the gate guards.
Yes, there are larders in the buildings that line the ring, and that's where the good food is kept. The largest one is within the guardhouse, right by the entrance at the southernmost part of the ring. A set of steps leads to the door. You've seen the slop they feed us? The good stuff is saved for the guards. Well, Morflak wants some of the good stuff, and if you get it for him, he's bound to share some of it with the ones he can trust. That's me, and if you do this well, maybe it's you too. So, go to the larder and grab some of the good food. Don't let the gatekeepers see you with it, though, and bring it back to Morflak. Right. That means heading to the gate first. Ah, the gate. And I believe the gatehouse shall be somewhere nearby. Ah, I think that's the larder right up here. Now, of course, when you're talking about a dining hall and kitchens and all that stuff, I would think that nothing will scare them more than seeing a hobbit in the area. Or at least I would think so. A hobbit, guard your food! Look at this. Look at all of this food. Enough to feed the guards, I guess. Now let's see if we can find some good stuff around here. Ah, here it is, the good stuff. Basket of food. Now I'm carrying a food basket. I've got the buff from the other place in here. Let's see. Hey, where are you going with that? Just take it somewhere. And we just need to take it to Morflak, right? Ah, here he is. Deliver the food. It'd be nice if the overseer would stop getting in the way.
This is much better than the slop we usually get.
Yes,
I like you.
those who serve Morflak well are always rewarded. You did well, little hobbit. He's happy about that, I guess.
Morflak is good to his friends. Just don't cross him and you'll be fine.
Yes, keep it up, hobbit. Keep it up. What next?
You know when to do as you're told.
You aren't like the others of your kind, are you? You know when to do what you're told. Urden has built many of the siege engines the old man plans to use for the war, and many are still under his construction. Go see if he has any work for you to do. Alright, so speak with Urden. And that will be this away. At least I think so. Well, that's what the quest arrow says. Ah, there he is, up there. Now, if I just keep the lackey from jumping in front of me.
You're one of Morflak's underlings. I'd rather he left me alone.
I've got work to do, Hobbit. Real work. And I don't have time for Morflak's bluster. Most of these engines are nearly finished. I could use another crate of tools if you need something to keep you busy. Follow the ring wall to the north. When you find the crates near the anvil field by the great bellows, follow the tower. Anvil field. I'm not too sure I would have imagined seeing that exact conjunction of words. Anvil field's quite a phrase there. Anvil field. I mean, I've heard of field of daisies, field of grass, and things like that. But a field of anvils, that's quite unusual. Actually, considering the current state of Isengard, I guess this is the only field you're going to find. A field of anvils. Well, I presume this is the creative tools I'm supposed to bring back? So let's get running. Oh boy, I feel like I'm on turbo speed. Whee! 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 Let's see. How about just... Oopsie daisy. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I successfully deliver the... Where'd the lackey go? Oh, he's down here. All right.
Wardon gave you such trivial work. Doesn't he know you belong to Morflak now?
Apparently he doesn't. Well then, let's get back to Morflak. I've returned.
I do not think you need a shadow any longer.
I may have been wrong about you after all. These others complain about the work they do for me, and it is only fear of my retribution that brings them in line. But you've served me well, and without complaint. I do not think you need a shadow any longer. You will stay in line, or you will answer to Morflak. That will be guard enough. Well, I suppose you got a point there.
Tell Fosh he's to keep you busy until I send for you.
Yes, go to the caverns and tell Fosh that he's to keep you busy. If he gives you any trouble, you can come let me know. You get to the depths through the way of the door in the north of the tower. Once you're down there, keep taking the sloping path down into the center of the cavern where Fosh has his command. Yeah, let's go. Morflak sent me for more work?
Morflak says you can walk about unguarded?
Well, it won't be my hide if you cause any trouble. Go help Bach in the kitchens. You know where they are, and be quick about it. You might be Morflak's latest bet, but I won't have you getting underfoot and slowing things down. Right. To the kitchens. I'm back.
Back for more? I'm surprised you're still alive.
Clean up the slop from the floor. You know the drill. Yeah, I know the drill. Let's go through it all over again. Yeah. Amazing how much has built up since the last time I was here. Those orcs? Well, I suppose they don't call it slop because it's neat. Nope. Let's get that. And then finally get that. There you go. Oh. Oh, someone wishes to speak with me.
Hey, you there? No, don't look at me.
I don't want to attract any attention, but listen. I've got my hands on a pinch of poison, just a thimbleful. If I give it to you, can you add it to the meals for the Urukai? Don't let anyone see you. Dulin silently hands me a small half shell containing a few drops of clear liquid. Alright, I suppose I could surreptitiously poison somebody's meal. Hello, how does this look? Don't worry, I know I'm not putting any poison in it or anything like that. Oh, I suppose I need another round of slop. You notice, of course, I don't poison the slop because we certainly don't want to go around poisoning the prisoners. They might come in handy someday. Of course, it's not exactly like this is the healthiest food in the world in any case. Hmm. Ah. More into the slop bucket.
You do everything slowly and poorly.
Is every hobbit as useless as you? Go fill up a pan from the slop bucket and carry the buckets to the dungeons. It's time for the prisoners to be fed again. Wonderful. I'm not too sure they'll all be clamoring for this meal, but who knows? Maybe they're really, really hungry. Whee! Back into the prison cells. Splash.
You've managed to slip away from your guard. That is good.
Yes, very good that you slipped away from your guard. I am working on a plan to escape Pineleaf, but I could use your help. In other words, needs help with somebody who is not currently inside a cage.
Akka was once the steward of this place, but now he is a prisoner like the rest of us.
Yes, one of the other prisoners was once the steward of this place. His name is Akka, and he ran the day-to-day affairs of Saruman's household while the wizard concentrated on other matters. But Akka fell out of favor with Saruman and is now a prisoner like the rest of us. There is little to do in these dungeons but talk, and Akka has boasted that he knows secrets of Isengard that none save Saruman possess. Talk to Akka about his secrets. They may reveal something that we can use to escape. Well, I suppose that's a possibility. And here's Akka.
I know secrets. Secrets of this place. Secrets you might use.
Yes, for I was the steward of Isengard, and this is how I am repaid for your long years of service. It is all Grima's doing. Sounds like to me that you don't like Grima.
I was the steward of Saruman's household, and ran his affairs from day to day. I was accorded high honor, and would still, were it not for Grima, the Worm-Tongue.
Grima the Worm-Tongue. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm playing Grima the Worm-Tongue here. They have been long in conversation, Grima. What do you think they're speaking about? Maybe we could find out. What about that, Grima? You want to get closer? All right, but just a little closer. The world is growing more dangerous every day, Radagast. You must have sensed it. I have, Saruman. I have. My friends in the woodland are restless. Something has made them uneasy. I know what has made them so. The nine are abroad once more. The Nazgul! The nine? The nine what? Could you make sense of any of that, Grima? Our master holds you in closer confidence than he does me. Have you heard nothing of this matter? I need not be counted among the wise to know that they have Radagast worried, and that gives me reason to worry as well. I am sure our master will know what is to be done. That is why he is the wizard, and we are the servants. We know our place, do we not? Yes, we do. My servants, come here. They are disguised as riders in black and seek the land called Shire. Find Gandalf. Tell him I will help, if he needs me. I'll leave at once. If fortune smiles, I shall find them before it is too late. Akka, Show Radagast to his horse. Grima, stay here a moment. Now it's interesting here. This is Isengard at this point, before Gandalf's capture. He's talking to Radagast, and you can see we don't have all those holes, not all that paving. You still have trees here, and it's all gone now. He's done a lot of changes. You say this is probably late summer? Oh, actually, no, because no, it's not late summer. It's early summer, I think, because Gandalf, I think, wanted Frodo to leave by midsummer, which means that, yeah, that means it's probably spring or something like that, even though some of the colors look autumnish to me, if you ask me. So if this is spring here, by the start of the next winter, and there's say late spring, early summer here, by winter time, this place is turned into an industrial complex. It is done. Radagast will find Gandalf, if he is to be found, and I doubt not he will speed with all his haste to Isengard. There are some other small matters I need you to attend to before my guest arrives. At last, in midsummer, Gandalf himself came to Isengard. That pretty much answers my question to the time of the year. Our master was right, Grima. The guards report that Gandalf was seen riding hard alongside the river, and now he is here. Radagast has done as he was asked. Let's go meet Gandalf and bring him to Orthanc. Very well. Let's go meet Gandalf. Now, of course, it's still tree-ish here. And here is Mithrandir, or Gandalf, or whatever. Welcome to the Ring of Isengard. I came as quickly as I was able. Worrisome tidings drew me hither. Your master is the head of my order. I need his wisdom. His knowledge will be at your disposal, Gandalf. I know it will. His library is extensive. The walls of Orthanc are lined with books and tomes. He has made a study of artifacts strange and mysterious, and they... Did I ride with such haste so that I might have time to enjoy this account of yours? Age has not slowed your speech, Akka, nor given you the sense when speed is called for. Oh, I'm sorry, Gandalf. I forget myself. I will bring you to my master, and Grima will see to your horse. Yeah, I'll see to the horse. Gandalf's horse. Obviously, this is before Gandalf gets Shadowfax. Gandalf's horse is tired from his long journey and will be in benefit from the stay in the stables with food and water. I am sure it would. Grima saw that Gandalf's horse was stabled, and I walked with the wizard. He spoke lightly of many things, but I could see that he was troubled. And here they are, Gandalf and Saruman. Gandalf seems much older than I remember him from his last visit. Older and weaker. Look at him there. Then look at our master. See how Saruman's raiment glows. Gandalf's cloak seems to be tattered. It is terrible of our master to offer his wisdom to the Grey Wizard. Perhaps he could offer some finer clothing as well? If we get closer, we might hear what they're saying. You sent troubling words to me by the way of Radagast Saruman. You cannot intend to make me sit upon the steps of Orthanc like a patient vendor. I would not make that mistake, Gandalf. I know well your patience, and it is dry. I have seen what awaits this Middle Earth. Ascend, Gandalf. We may discuss these matters before hearing of my servants. Beyond the hearing of my servants, yes, of course. Stay out from underfoot. I do not want to be disturbed until I send for you. I do not know what they discussed in that high chamber. Afterwards, only Saruman remained free to come and go as he pleased. Here we are on the pinnacle of Orthanc. And you can see, yes, this is a rather large tower, but certainly nowhere near as large as you would think based on what we saw earlier, right? Orthanc is a TARDIS. No, I will not be dissuaded, Grima. He is an old man, and he does not deserve to be treated at the hands of my master so. If Saruman fears Gandalf's plans to hatch an evil plot, keep him imprisoned, yes, but in comfortable quarters. The pinnacle is exposed to the elements. It is cruel treatment, not befitting Saruman the Wise. It is not our place to challenge Saruman's decisions, but I will do what I can to ease Gandalf's stay here. An extra ration of bread will not do any harm. There's no need to tell Saruman of this, of course. Gandalf, Gandalf, I brought you some bread. Gandalf? Bread is not interest me, steward. Can you give me freedom from Isengard? Only that would I welcome. I cannot spend the rest of summer pacing on this rooftop. There's much work I must do. Do you understand me? I cannot stay here. It is the will of my master Saruman that you stay here, though. Saruman. He has left the path of wisdom. He is not content with his station, and now styles himself as Saruman. Of many colors? He boasts of forging his own ring. It's madness! Madness! Thank you for the bread, Akka. You're welcome, Gandalf. My master must soon come to his senses, and will give you your freedom. Promise me that you will not tell our master about this. We have done nothing wrong, of course, but there is no sense in disturbing him. What is one more loaf of bread? No one will miss it. Grima gave me his word that he would keep my confidence. Grima was a liar. I'm not too sure about the usage of the past tense there, but yeah. What? A curve in Orthanc? Wow. Oh, there's Saruman right there. Ooh. Nice glowy thing. Saruman listens to your breathy account of Akka's recent delivery of a loaf of bread to Gandalf, and for the ensuing conversation. Why did you allow Akka to do this? Dog! What would you have done if he allowed Gandalf to come down? Would you have been your answer if any worthless steward had been freed him? From this point, coward, none will climb the steps of the pinnacle save myself. You will have Akka thrown into dungeons, where he will have time enough to consider his betrayal. He will have not even a crust of chewed upon. Let him eat slop instead. Yes, you will perform Akka's duties in his stead until I have others for you. And I will, Grima. Soon you'll return to your homeland. But not yet. Not yet. I was taken to the dungeons that very night, and have been here since. And that's the story of how Akka came to be in this prison. But what's next? And how can Akka help us? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.